That's cool.
Tell me about SketchEdge.
So SketchEdge is something that we have been, let's call it our Project X. We have been working it behind the curtains around 2 years of development. It's a private owned and funded by estimate experts. It's kind of for research and development Project X that we have
So
been
you're
doing.
you're building this right now.
Yes, it's a mobile app that actually is out there in the marketplace already. You can go on the iPhone marketplace and download it. At this point, we do have what I like to call a working prototype. Still look a little raw, still have some glitches, but we are currently developing. Hopefully, we have it live within the next 6 months, up and running. And it's a app that will allow the contractor to manage all their projects. Not only your customer, because it can be used by any contractor nationwide, either if they decide to use our services or not. This will allow them to create the projects, save on that same project all the information, basic information, homeowner name, address, maybe if they need insurance information, insurance policies, claim numbers, and all this data that is relevant for it. Additionally, it will allow them to save pictures and video on the project itself. Also, scan documents. So policies, contracts they have, they can scan it all within the same app. Everything gets packaged there. And the cherry on top of the pie of it will be that it will allow them to measure the properties on is the fastest way we have seen out there. It uses actually the LiDAR technology of the iPhone Pros, and it will trace a 3D rendering and a 2D rendering. We will provide both. So the three-dimensional rendering of the property with the measurements and the two-dimensional floor plan, which will allow them to have the measurements, which we know a lot of the contractors that work on interior projects, they have to deal with this sketching portion.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
It's not very, very fun to do. Actually, I suffer a lot with those when I was doing it on the field. So it will allow them to have it on an accurate way. It looks nicer too, and they could. Man, we have measured it. I'm not exaggerating when I'm telling you it's the fastest way. You can measure a 2,000 square feet property in less than 10 minutes.
So you just roll your camera.
You roll your camera. We probably will show some of the videos that you can post on the podcast too, and you can show how it works. And again, as I mentioned, everybody can just download it on their iPhones. As long as they have an iPhone Pro, they will be able to use all the full capabilities.
Is there a cost on that or no?
There's no cost right now.
So it's free to download.
It's free to download.
Free to use.
Free to use.
And they don't have to use your services for estimating.
Yes, they don't.
So just nice thing to do.
Well, right now, remember, we have this prototype. It's not like fully developed.
Right.
It's not always going to be free. We aspire at one point to have such a solid tool that we will charge some type of monthly membership.
Yep.
Which we're trying to have it very affordable. It's something that will be around the $10-$20 a month.
Yep.
So they can use it, and we're trying just to become a massive, right? So everybody can document their properties, take the pictures, take the videos, scan the physical documents they need to scan, and measure the properties too, and have it on an organized way. Obviously, in case they need an estimate, it has that little button right there that it says request estimate, and it will just send all the information to us, meaning that that customer won't have to do any extra step or send us any additional link or upload anything, because we will already have all the information of the project.
And again, just saving the contractors a ton of time.
Yeah, my wheels are spinning always. So I'm thinking from a homeowner standpoint, that would be good for a homeowner to have to document everything that they have in their property, all their insurance policies, any photos that they have in the event that a storm is coming, or every couple of years they just update what they have, because God forbid the house burns down and everything's not documented. And then the insurance company asks, well, what did you have here? And what furniture did you have here? And they're like, well, I don't have those receipts from years ago. they can put all those receipts and everything right in that app.
Of course, they can scan it. So
Yeah.
the
Keep your home organized with that as a homeowner.
I never thought of that, but yeah, it's a versatile
great
tool
idea.
that
And if
will-
you have rental properties in a portfolio of properties with managers running around doing stuff, they can use that app to manage the properties, and the documents will stay with each specific property in the project.
Of course, and not only that, the way we build it is that the user will have the main account, and he could have employees
You
account.
could share it with somebody.
Exactly. So they will be on the field collecting the information, which all the information is going to go to the main account, and then the company owner can control it
Right.
as well.
So everybody who owns a home or a contractor needs that app. They're going to have it.
Well, yeah,
No brainer.
that's what we're trying
That's
to.
exciting.
That's what
Yeah.
we're trying to add value.
Yeah.
We make
I
sure
never
that
thought about that.
Get your insurance policy every year. What do I do with it? I take it and I put it in a folder and put it in my desk drawer. And then the next year it sits there. And I
Yeah.
do the same thing every year with the insurance policy. And then if I had to get it for an emergency, you don't have it. If you're remote somewhere, you have it. You're
Yeah.
like, here's my policy.
oh yeah, you can carry
You
it
can
on
send
your
it
phone all
to
the time.
send it to whoever you need to. Well, it's in the cloud. It's in the app.
Of
It's
course.
not even on your phone, right?
Exactly.
That's pretty neat. I
That's
like
because
that.
you're organized, super organized.
I'll try to be.
Yeah. Think ahead.
Right.
Because if the house burns down and they can't get it, then they got to deal with the insurance company, and then they got to send it to you, and
Right.
you don't know what burnt, like you said,
Right.
or flood it out,
Here's proof. Here's pictures of everything. Here's a scan.
and receipts.
Yeah.
I
And
spent
receipts.
25,000 on this
Exactly.
carpet.
Right.
So the
That's a great idea, actually.
Yeah, because the key here is that the exterior of the project is not a challenge to produce. And as I mentioned before on the roofing environment, we do it through satellite
Right.
all day, every day. Same thing, the siding.
Yeah, the interior is always
The
pain
siding
in the ass.
of the properties,
Mhm.
you get them through satellite tools.
Sure.
They even show you the openings, the windows, the doors. The interior, though,
Different story.
different story, because again, you might find a database from the floor plans from the city, but what if that homeowner just renovated the house, they
Sure.
rearranged the rooms? The only way to do it is having a current sketch with the measurements of how the property and then the interior layout is
Sure.
being built at that point.
Gotcha.
So I think we covered a lot of SketchEdge that I needed answers for, but I know that we wrapped a lot of that up.